welcome to Workshop Wednesday, and today we are going to work on recycled sculptures. And this is my little recycled sculpture that I did. So we're going to try to do something like this. And it is actually inspired by one of our exhibits here at the International Museum of Art and Science, and it is an artist in industrial nature does a lot of sculptures having to do with everyday items like garden hoses, computer, discarded light bulbs, besides pots and pans, I think Christmas lights I saw on one of her pieces that she made. So that is what this is modeled off after. And if you registered for this Workshop Wednesday, it was sponsored by HEB, who helped us get all the supplies ready for you guys. So what I did do is I also happened, and if we have it at home, this wasn't included in the kit, but if you have some at home, some toothpicks, I got some toothpicks, and I also found some scraps of paper. So you can do, I got a little bit scraps of construction paper, but on my model, I used scraps of painter's tape, and I also used some old discarded gift wrapping paper. So it's just little things that you have around the house that you can use, anything that is recyclable. Also, I did use some bottle caps. So you have bottle caps at home from sodas, water bottles, you can use those also. So anything laying around the house that you think would make a good decoration, feel free to use. It's all about recycling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our little piece of cardboard, and we're going to get our glue sticks. And so what you're gonna do with the glue sticks is carefully take them off with your fingers, and it's gonna be a little tacky. It sticks to your fingers. So what I do is I just adhere it to the cardboard, okay? Then you should have scissors in your pack, and you're gonna grab your straw, and any length you like, you just cut your straw. And be careful, because sometimes they'll fly off. So what I did was cut mine about maybe an inch. And what you're gonna do is grab your scissors, and be careful, don't cut your fingers. Just make little slits around the straw. So I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going around, not going all the way through, because what you want to do is make little flaps. And they don't have to be even. Some can be thick, some can be really thin. It's just up to you however you want. So I'm going back on some of the thin ones and making them, some of the thick ones and making thinner slits. So see how I cut? I didn't cut all the way through. See? And I want to make it to look like a flower. So what I'm going to do with my finger is press in between, and then bend down. Just to make those flaps kind of look like petals, resemble petals. Or fireworks. That's what I think about them sometimes if they look. So see how it came out? And then when I think I'm happy enough with it, maybe I'll fold it in, make little creases, just to give it some kind of shape, organic shape. And like this one, see how it's two cornered? I want to make it a little bit more organic. So what I'm going to do is kind of cut the edges off, round them off, not have them too square. But it's up to you. It's your project. You can do it however you like.
We have Ava tuning in, and Sadie and Cindy in Sullivan City.
Hi. Is it raining over there? Because I see a lot of people saying that it's rainy. So this is a good project to stay at home and try to they dry. So then you're gonna press it in. See how I pressed it against that little glue adhesive? You just press it in and it'll stay. So just have fun with it, and like I said, let your imagination go and use these little adhesive dots, and they're very sticky, see? So I try to grab them by the edge and maybe with my nails, so that way they're more manageable to use. And then just stick it on the cardboard. See? Just use your nails if you can, because if not, they're going to be all over your fingers. But that's okay. That's part of the fun. And then we just keep on. So now, like I said, I got toothpicks and you can find these probably in your kitchen or on the table. And what I did on the model is I cut them in half and then I just laid them down. But this time, I think I'm just gonna stick them up. Maybe inside this first straw, and maybe cut them in half. Just be careful if you do have toothpicks, not to get a hold of that sharp edge.
Oh, Hema from McAllen says hi. Hi, Hema.
Hi. So see, it's just making little different flowers. Use your imagination. So now, you should also have some tea stirrers or coffee stirrers in your kit. And you can do the same thing, any length you want. So I'm gonna try to make this one small, but it's kind of hard with the scissors. So just try to cut as much as you can. But I think as soon as you make a couple of slits in the straw, it's easier to get the scissors in there. Just be careful you don't cut yourself. Then same thing, just press them down to make those little flowers. Now, with this one, I want to do something different. If you happen to have any bottle caps at home, all I have are the water bottle caps. But later on, if you want, after you do your project, if you want, you can go back with, if you have acrylic paint or markers, you can put little designs and color them just to add some more color to your sculpture. So I'm just going to press this down onto the cardboard, see, and make a design. Now, if you want, you can, if you have a pencil, if you want, you can make a design, draw a design in, and then follow that design. And so that way you can map out how you want your sculpture to look. But with me right now, I like the surprise of how it's gonna come out at the end. So I'm just putting everything as I go. Because sometimes when you don't plan it, you are surprised at how good you are making designs. See how we're doing? Now, I will, if you all have any paper, like I said, any color paper, you can also do that. You can use it with your scissors, or if you want more organic design, what you can also do is just grab pieces of paper. It doesn't have to be a colored paper, it can be just colored white or anything, or even a trash bag, like, well, kind of like a brown paper bag, or if you have any paper bags, and then just rip them apart and just, make any little shape, and then you can use that for your design. And then just put it in. Stick it to the little glue dots. Anybody having trouble with those glue dots? I know they're very sticky and tacky. And then But just have fun with this. That's the most important part, is to have fun. Try not to think too much into it, because art, that's what art is. It's something to relax your mind and have fun with. So let me know how you guys are doing. And after this episode is over and done with, and when you're done with your sculpture, take a picture and go put it in the comments. I really like to go back and look at and see how your sculptures are coming along. So let's glue a piece of dots. Go ahead and put. If you want, you can just put a lot of them down. And then that way all you have to worry about is design. And sometimes if you grab them, you can also, kind of like putty, you can make them bigger, cover more space. But like I said, be careful because they're very, very tacky. And let's see. And another good reason for you guys to put in your pictures or your finished sculpture and put some comments in is because we're going to raffle a equal starter kit so you can start recycling at home. You may be the lucky one who wins one. And this is all part of HEB, who sponsors these Workshop Wednesdays that help us get the materials so we can do all these cool looking projects. So just play around with the glue dots. See how I'm just trying to spread them out? So that way I can use more space with the glue dots and I won't run out of them. See? Can you see that? So, let's see, what should we use? Should I use a yellow straw, an orange straw? If y'all want to tell me in the comments, maybe a blue straw. I have blue, green, and red. So what straw do y'all think I should use next? Because I like all the colors, and I don't know. I also have, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure y'all got these kind of drinking straws also. And let me show you, they're the expandable kind that move around. And these I like because what I do is cut right at the edge. And then when I make slits on these, they make a pretty good little design. So, because it has these little ridges. See that? And I also like, you can also kind of pose it if you don't cut all the way. So this one is kind of leaning to the side. See that? But I think I made this too big, so we're going to cut the length a little bit. Let's see. And we'll stick that into the glue dot. Also, you all got some pieces of, a little piece of plastic bag. Some of you got yellow ones, white ones, red ones, just depending. And I want to make something look like a string. And so what I'm going to do is maybe cut little pieces and stick it to the glue dots, but make it a little bit wrinkly just to maybe add a little texture. Let me show you. See how it makes a little texture, and it also, in some parts, adds little highlight. You can do that also with the plastic bag, or the little strip of plastic bag that we gave you. And add some more. If you all have a chance to come by the IMAS, like I said, we have the industrial nature, which we're doing this project off of, and come see the artist's exhibit and be amazed by her artwork, because they are huge. Poses, she uses discarded computer parts, discarded fans, pots and pans, dishes, and I believe also some lights, like from cars, reflectors.
Ava says hers is 3D.
Hers is 3D? Oh, I bet you it looks cool. Are you putting a lot of long straws with texture to make it pop out some more? And I bet with the colors, the different colors make it pop out also. Ava, can you make sure you try to get somebody to take a good picture of it, and maybe you in it, and then post it on our webpage? Maybe you'll win that prize. And we can all see that good job you made. Anybody's hands getting attacked by the glue dots?
Ava says she'll try to get a good picture.
A good picture? I'm pretty sure she will.
And your son says, hi, Sneakies.
Hi, Sneakies. And let's see. Also, I was thinking, what else could you use on these? Maybe some cereal boxes. You can cut out some of the designs on the cereal boxes, or labels. Maybe on the labels of the bottles, like the Sprite, you can use those to add some color. Painter's tape would be good also, and I'm trying to think what else is recyclable around the house. Oh, you know what? The tubes from the toilet paper. When you finish it, those brown tubes, you can also use those. Let's see. Old toothbrushes, you can cut off the bristles. You can do that also. Just look around the house and see, like, there's a lot of stuff you can use. OCDs, if you get your parents to help you cut those up in pieces, make your sculpture shiny. See, I'm getting too excited that I can't even talk. Let's see. Let's try. See how hard and sticky? But if we press down, we can spread that glue dots, that glue adhesive. But just have fun with this. And I'm gonna try, if you have water bottle caps, just try to make some kind of design. Just let your imagination go and see how this works. And let's see. I have a little bit of green, so I'm gonna add a little bit of green. Maybe I can try and see if I can form a little leaf. And I can put around the straw. Kind of looks like a leaf. We'll say it looks like a leaf. And just stick around. Just let your imagination go with these materials. There we go. See? Can you all think of any other stuff around the house that you can use as recyclable material that will go great with this little project here? Let's see. I'm trying to pick it up, make it 3D. Give Ava some competition here. See? And let's see, what else do I have? I guess I will use this straw. And maybe, let me see what I can do with this. Try to unroll it. And maybe make some fringe somehow. I don't know how it's going to come out, but let's see. Cut. Just be careful when you use the scissors, guys. I don't want you all to accidentally cut yourselves. If you need assistance by your parents, ask them if they can help you make little fringes or help you with the scissors. Some of these scissors are very sharp. Okay, so see how I made the little cuts on the straw? So now I'm thinking that maybe I can roll it. It's kind of hard, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm trying to roll it and see if it'll make some kind of like little flower. Looks. Let's see. There we go. See how it came out? Like a little flower. But now I have to figure out how I'm going to keep it like this. So what I'm thinking is use another little glue dot and maybe try from the bottom and see if I can wrap it around so it'll stay. And
Maybe even stick it in a straw.
Oh yeah,
Like a little straw.
stick it in a straw.
Oh, that works.
Yeah. No, but that's a good idea. Also, stick it in the straw like. Okay, so see how I kind of like told you these glue dots are very, very tacky. But kind of, there we go. Made a little straw. And then, let's do that. I will grab a yellow one. And maybe, like I said, be careful because sometimes they like to fly when you cut them. Stick it in the straw. That glue dot. There we go. You see that? And you just kind of fluff out the little make the little petals come out. There we go. Then I just got an idea. How about I make 2 slits and see that this works. And then fold it over. Maybe not. I don't think it's gonna work. Nope. Maybe if I do another one. Cut 4 slits in total. And maybe, oh yeah, fold it. Fold the slits. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's see if it works. And maybe try to push it down. There we go. And have that white and yellow come out. See? So it's kind of looking like a little garden with a bunch of little flowers, vegetation. Maybe these could be like the stepping stones that they have in the garden. And let's see. Keep trying. This kind of reminds me of my grandmother's garden. My grandmother had a lot of little statues all over the garden. Do all's grandparents have statues in their garden? I know some parents have gnomes, fairies, little statues, or a little dog statue, little cat statue in the garden. Let's see. We have bird houses because we like to look at the birds. Okay, let's see. I guess I will try this blue. Let's see, maybe just roll it. Just try to get different textures here. It doesn't have to be perfect. It'll all come together at the end. How are you guys doing over there? Y'all doing okay with this?
Oh, Ava has a good tip. She says if you want more detail for your flowers, you can cut a little piece of the crinkly plastic, crumple it, and put it in the little hole in the straw for a flower.
Let me try that. Let's see. Take a little strip. And then she said to crumple it?
Crinkle it, and then put it in the little hole in the straw. I think the black straw maybe, or the white straw, if that's too small.
Well, I think maybe I can. Let's try it. Let's see. Crinkle it. Maybe twist it a little bit so that way it'll go in. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh yeah, the colored straw.
Oh, maybe one of these is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
There we
Yes,
go.
There we go. Good job. But I think I'm just gonna have to add a little bit of this adhesive so it doesn't fall out. See if I can get a little bit. Maybe not. There we go. Oh, it got stuck on my finger. Okay, let's see if we can do that.
Oh, Ava says it looks like pollen. Like a little pollen.
Pollen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those flowers have yellow pollen in the center.
Mm-hmm. That looks good. I like it. You know what it also reminds me of? Like in the ocean, it's the, what is it, in the coral reefs, those little animals that hide in the, and flap around to attract the fish. The sea anemone?
Anemone? Mm-hmm.
Good job. Yeah. Press it in. There we go. Oh, look at that. So don't forget, guys, to comment and try to put in your finished sculpture so that when you enter into the giveaway, you might be the lucky one. And not only that, we get to see the finished project. say, maybe, if you have toothpicks, you can. I wanna see if I can make maybe like a little path like I did over here. Let's see if we can do that. Maybe do like a little platform, like a little deck. I want mine to look more like a garden. You know, you can make yours look like a garden, or you can make you can make it look like also like in the ocean. The wildlife in the ocean, like the coral reefs. Maybe go later on and add like little turtles and fish in it. But I'm thinking maybe try to make mine look the backyard like a deck with the toothpicks. Let's see. So that way I don't have to cut the edges. Really lay them across. Well, no, I'm gonna have to cut them in half. You can just bend and then just lay them across and try to make your deck. So see? And then you use a little, like I said, we have some water bottle caps or from Coke bottles, any kind of soft drink bottle. Oh, you can also use the tabs from the Coke cans. In here. Also, you can, I was thinking you can also use like cotton balls to add a little bit more texture. Can y'all think of any other kind of item that might be around the house that you can reuse? Besides the ones I mean.
What about like old magnets?
Old magnets? Old magazines?
Mm-hmm.
You can cut out images from the old magazines and put them on.
Use ribbons.
Ribbon, a string. What else? Yarn. Or maybe if you have old clothes, you can cut some of them out for the colors and adhere them to your recyclable sculpture. Rubber band. Especially with those old ones when they get, when they lose their elastic in them. And they're bright colors. Maybe I can cut the rubber band. I just happen to see the rubber band here. So any little thing you can
Liz Beth says she likes this project.
She does. It's awesome. I'm glad you like it. It's fun. It makes you think of stuff you can use. And there's a lot of stuff around the house that you can use. So see, this rubber band, I just cut it because it's too long, and well, it's not working with me. So I'm trying to make little loops. Trying to dig it into the tacky glue. See? Any object, any little object you see around the house, will make it. Like I said, I just found this rubber band. I didn't notice it was in the tray. And it seems to be working. Making little design. See? How it's making a little design there?
Zuli says she likes it too.
I'm glad you like this project because it makes you, not only does it make you think about the stuff around the house, but also how to create. It gets those creative juices going in your brain. And it'll make a cute little decoration around the house. See? Kind of looks like, I don't know, but I think it looks cute. I think it would have been better if it was a colored rubber band. It would make a cute little, but that's okay. The thing is to work with and have fun with it. So let's see, what else can I use? I guess I have red, yellow. So let me try orange and green. And I'm gonna see if I can put these two together. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I'm thinking maybe cutting, if I can, kind of like a little half circle, like that. And then using the green, let's see, maybe it'll go in here. No, maybe, yeah, I cut it. Cut one side and try to roll it smaller so that it'll fit in here, and let it go. Kind of. See how it slipped it in there? And then I'm going to put one finger down so it doesn't come off and try to make little slits. Let's see if this will work. I'll make them smaller because I think they're a little bit too big. I'm going to make a little design there. Make it a two-tone color. And then, with the part that I cut, try to make more little slits and place it in the middle maybe. But I think I'm going to need a dot and put it in the middle. Maybe roll it up. maybe use another straw because my hands are getting. Try to put it in there. Oh, came out. Let's see. Get that. Try to use your imagination and see where it takes you. So I made this kind of weird little, see it? Kind of. There we go. Tell you these glue dots are very, very tough. Look at that. Let's see. How about we try a little bit of red now? Put some around there. Add little flowers. Then crinkle it. Maybe roll it up in a ball and get all these little wrinkles on them. Add a little texture. And then just try to press it in so that way it won't come off. And to exaggerate those wrinkles. Old paper clips, you can use old paper clips also. I was thinking of that. Coffee filters.
Ooh, what about
Also,
bubble wrap?
bubble wrap, that'd be good too. Of course, if I got bubble wrap, I would be popping all those little bubbles. Because you can't resist. All right, guys. So this is how my little project is coming along, little sculpture. So I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to. And it's gonna take a little while, but I hope you get the main idea of how to do the little sculpture. This one's the finished one. Now remember, this one took a while. Like I said, I used discarded gift wrapping paper, painter's tape, bottle caps, of course the straws, and a plastic bag, and toothpicks. So anything laying around the house, you can make your design. Okay, guys? And then when you're done, make sure you post a picture in the comments so you can go ahead and be entered in that giveaway. And that is sponsored by HEB. And I hope you guys liked our episode today. And thanks for coming. Bye.